Okay, everyone, we are back with our Champion Chase preview, again, mid-season preview. So, I want to get straight on with it, and I'll get tucked into it myself. At the current, I know there's obviously quite a few short price favourites at the festival this year, and rightfully so with a lot of them. But in at around 2 to 1, I think Chacun Persoir for me is about as good a banker as you can get. I've been super I don't understand people crabbing his jumping. I don't understand it at all. I think he's been superb in everything that he's done so far, and I think it's going to take an absolute beast to beat this thing. What I would like to see when we're talking about maybe trying to find something at a bit of value rather than me just going and ploughing all my money onto that. If we want to try and find something in behind him, obviously we've had 2 bad runs off Defi Dessau at the minute, and I'm just hoping, really praying, really that they can get him back to some sort of form, because I think if they can at 20 to 1, he's an absolute huge price. Now I understand why he's 20 to 1, obviously with what happened in the race last year and what's gone on since. There's obviously been something amiss with him. There's been a problem somewhere, which whether I haven't heard anything as to whether anything's come out that they've found anything. Don't know if any of you two have, but I just think if they can get him back on track, he'll be right up there for a place. I wouldn't be crabbing Altior's form, to be honest. Obviously, a lot of people slagging him off at getting beat the last day. At the end of the day, he'd had a long time off. He is 10. They're going to have to look after him a bit better. He clearly wasn't right with everything that went on with him getting pulled out and then running here. It was a comeback run, and he'll come on for it, and I wouldn't be knocking him at the minute. Especially at 12 to 1. So I do think Chacun's an absolute likely winner. But if I was to put my 20 quid on something today, just to get something at a bit more value, I'd put it each way on Altior, because I think he's 100% going to be in the frame. And like I say, it was a comeback run as far as I'm concerned. I'm not grabbing that form too much. Andrew, come to you next, mate. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I think Chacun Poursois is a beast of a horse. I don't know what people want to see from him that he hasn't already shown. He's won a Grade 1 at Christmas time by 9 lengths, jumped super down the back, made Notebook look like he was standing still over a few obstacles, and Notebook's a very good horse and a very good jumper, especially around Leopardstown. Notebook was 2 from 2 over the course and distance, winning 2 Grade 1s last year. Put the kettle on, has a fair few of the English horses covered on form as well. She was absolutely tongue. I just don't know what else the horse can do. People then start crabbing that he's made a glass. In the last 2.5 years, he's had 1 stone bruise, which obviously it came on a terrible day. To get a stone bruise, but apart from that, he's been fully sound the last 2.5 years. He's had 6 or 7 runs, and he's looked like a monster in all bar one of the rest of them. So I don't know where else you can go in the race. I'd say, actually, to be honest, if she ran in the race, probably put the kettle on each way. You could easily run into a place. I think she'd definitely turn the form around with Notebook around Cheltenham. Notebook doesn't really act around there, and put the Catalans at her best around there. So she'd be maybe something to hit the frame. I can see where you're coming from with Defi, but it is a leap of faith. Politlog's probably Politlog's probably a safe each way bet, but wouldn't be something that would interest me really. I'm just hoping he gives Chacun Poursois a lead down to the last, and Paul sends him on, pings it, wins it by 5 lengths, and people can finally shut up about grabbing him.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. Yeah, Mark.
I think Chacun Poursois will win probably. I don't want Defi Dessau to win anyway, because I backed him last year at 10 to 1 and he managed to get beat at 2 to 5. So I'm not for him coming back after that game. I think Politlog's been written off a little bit too easily. He's won a Champion Chase. People grabbed that champion, but I thought his Tingle Creek win was quite good as well. I think I'd probably just put my 10 in each way on him, because I can't see him being out the first 3. And if I'm putting the bet off now, he's a pretty sound horse. He's going to get to Cheltenham more than likely. Paul Nicholls will have him primed. I just put mine on him at about 7-1. But honestly, I want to see Chacun Courtois win the champion chase because in the back of my mind, I've always got this thing about the jinx races, and this race is jinxed for Willie Mullins at the moment because how on earth has he not won it with horses like Duvan, Vautour, Unde So? How has he not managed, and Duvan as well? And he's not managed to win a champion chase yet. So if he doesn't manage to win it, the Chacun Courtois, then I don't think he'll ever win it. But yeah, I'll go each way on Glitterlog. But I hope Chacun Courtois wins. I'm only putting Glitterlog up because Chacun's too short, really.
Yeah,
and I've already put Shiskin up.
Yeah, yeah. What price? Politolog is 6s, I think, at the minute, isn't he? Yeah, I can't agree more with what you've said. I'm not a Politolog fan personally, but you can't knock what he's done. Particularly, I know obviously the race fell apart last year, but it was a good, impressive win from him this season. To be fair to him, and he's always putting his best in, isn't he? He's always trying and always there and thereabouts. So. Yeah, okay then. So 3 bets up for that one, and we will get swiftly moving on to our next race. Catch you all soon.